This morning my breakfast has been a bag of minstrels, because I'm starting this new year as I intend to go on, lazy and full of chocolate. So it's New Year's Day, and in stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of Christmas Eve, the whole shopping centre is pretty much dead. All shops are closed up, everyone's off on break. Strange how people rush out to buy so much, spend so much money for so many people they barely know on Christmas Eve or the weeks leading up to Christmas. And then as soon as all the shops say, hey, do you want all the same stuff but for like half price, much cheaper? Everyone's like, nah, it's cool, already bought all of our stuff. Me and my family have always bought each other presents in the sales. You get twice as much for half as much. I think it's a much better idea. So we can now focus on starting another year, and I can continue with this vlog. I'm glad I didn't start it now, I'm glad I started it a month ago. Gives me a bit of training, a bit of prep to get into it. Today, washing and tidying from the Magic Games last night. Right, it's January the 1st, which means all of the calendars in the calendar club are all reduced, so everything's cheap, so I'm buying a calendar. And here is e-cards. Now the point of an e-card originally was so you didn't have to send an actual card to somebody, and now I can buy an actual physical card of an email card and send them that. We've come full circle. We've come all the way around. We've gone from being simple to being simpler to being ironic. For Christmas, my dad got me a scarf from Next, and then doubted himself, so decided against it. Put the scarf back, gave me a gift card instead, for the value of the scarf. So I wore to Next, picked up some lovely discounted men's cologne stuff, so some nice smelly stuff for the bathroom. One of the things was priced up wrong on the shelf, and when I got to the till, it was more expensive than it said it was. Now when that happens, don't be rude to the cashier, never ever be rude to a shop assistant that's doing their job, but do be decisive, do be affirmative. So when they said to me, oh, it's priced at this, but it's actually this price, would you be okay paying this price instead? You've got to be polite, but at the same time quite firm and say, unfortunately not, I would like to pay the price that it is advertised for. And they can refuse to sell it to you, it's absolutely fine. Just because something is priced up in a certain way does not mean they have to sell it, that's not the law. So I asked nicely and I asked kindly, and they agreed, yeah, we'll drop it down to the price that it's discounted for. If something's priced up wrong on the shelf, being nice is going to help you get the price reduced a lot easier than trying to be demanding and rude. But apart from that, really good day. Okay, first things first. Yes, I am behind on washing up, hence the elf shirt. Most people had a party last night. Well done, I hope you all had good times. This is the aftermath of ours, all the washing up. You might think, oh, maybe there's like drinks everywhere. No, mainly just washing up. And then the aftermath in the living room. Oh, mate, it gets crazy in here. It gets absolutely crazy. Ready? Look, we drank a whole bottle, 4 of us, drank a whole bottle of Coke. 4 people, 1 bottle. Man, we were on it yesterday. And then we played some Magic the Gathering, because we've got all the decks there that we built. We played a bit of Diablo 3. Got some Diablo 3 over there on the PS3. Mate, it was crazy. I even started reading my book. I didn't realise there was a Deus Ex book. It's one of my favourite video game series, so I read that as well. So mate, things were off the hook here. A whole bottle of Coke. I even had some Baileys. Look at that, in that tiny glass. Raised the little finger and everything. So yeah, we got wild. Whole bottle of Coke. Some Magic the Gathering, bit of Diablo, even played some PlayStation All-Stars. Then we ordered a pizza. If I know, I lie, I'm lying to you. We ordered 2 pizzas. We didn't finish them though, because we weren't that hungry. That's how crazy things got last night. Onward to a new year of craziness. There is a website where you can work out how long it would take to play every single game you have on Steam. I'm going to use it, and then maybe spend this year very productively. I am really having to force myself to sit down and play Tomb Raider because the game is not grabbing me. I've never been in a situation before where I don't want to play video games, but I've committed to this one and I shall finish it. Hopefully. To answer your question, Raji, why don't I look straight into the camera? It's because I forget the camera is offset slightly on my phone and I'm filming on my phone. So normally I would look at the screen like this to make sure that everything is in the screen and can be seen, when I need to remember to look like that, into the little camera just next to it. As for, is there a script? No, 100% improvised. I'd just like to take a second to talk about Raji James, my tutor at university. One of the nicest guys I have ever met. You could send him an email at 1 in the morning and you would get a reply back at 2 in the morning. Normally the reply would say, "Why the hell are you emailing me at 1 in the morning? Go to sleep, I have a life." But the fact that he replies is the important thing. He's read it, he's seen it, he's replied. Genuinely, he used to give up so much of his free time to help all the students, and anyone who asked, he would always provide for. So, cheers, Raji. It's also nice to know you are among our viewers. Have a happy new year, mate. Take care. Just admire the washing up. Look at it. It's done. Mother, be proud. Done. Looking into the camera. Raji, be proud. Done. Just want to point out how much stuff I've done. It's 31st of January. I've already tidied the kitchen, apart from the massive bag of stuff that's not gone. Why is it that when we need our bins taken more, they put fewer bin men on? I understand that everyone needs a holiday, but, you know, put more bin men on. But most importantly, that's done. It's New Year's Day. Nowhere's open. I do, however, have soup and bread. I'd just like you all to admire my culinary genius before I stuff my face with soup and bread. New Year's off to a good start. A good, healthy, solid start. So I'm reading the YouTube guidelines right now for what I need to do to become partnered on YouTube. I've got everything apart from the total views. I need to get 10,000 total views across all my content. Now I've got access to all these tools that show me where all the views are coming from, and it turns out the daily vlogs are one of the most viewed things, apart from the Neverwinter guides, but I'm not doing those because I'm not playing Neverwinter at the minute. The actual video game Let's Plays are not as popular as the vlogs, which is understandable because there's many more vlog videos and they just seem more genuine. It's me talking without a script. So I'm going to keep the vlogs going and keep pushing through with the video game Let's Plays. I'm only ever going to get closer to achieving this goal. So now I might have nothing, but in 10, 15 years time I might be doing something different than YouTube. But we can find out. Let's keep going. 2018 is going to be the year we get stuff done, so I needed a calendar to record all the stuff I'm doing. Rick and Morty, obviously. Look at that, it's cheap, 40% off calendars. So I got myself a Rick and Morty calendar. That's going to go right there, right on the side. And maybe around, you know, August, September time, I might actually get round to opening it and looking at it. Until then, it's probably going to remain in the wrapper and just sit there as a very expensive decoration, because I know what I'm like. And 2018 is going to be the year that I get stuff done. And my mum knows that I can get distracted, so she has done nothing but help me out and buy me only things that keep me focused. No, she's bought me a little pencil that has a gun and then some little elastic bands that come attached to it, and then you shoot these little penguin things with them. As if I didn't have enough trouble focusing on one thing already as it is, I've now got a little desktop game to take to work. I'm going to get nothing done this year. Google lied to me. Lidl was closed. Took a lovely, cold, moonlit walk for nothing. Did, however, get a can of something full of sugar and some chocolate buttons. Probably going to order a Chinese. Let's just order a Chinese. Come on, that's simpler than... I can't believe Google lied to me. Of all the people to lie, Google. I trusted you. Man, my Google foo was weak today. I should have known because it is New Year, but hey. Live and learn, then die and forget it all.